comment made several times about the great Kabuki that I find somewhat discouraging, if you will, the fact that he has been a paid mercenary.
Kabuki has squatted in the bush like a snake to strike at the most convenient time. Garden Soleil, you see, Halloween has come and gone, but the Kabuki man will be in Atlanta for a long time. Dusty roads, I ain't got no time for you. Usually, I keep it strictly business, but when Dusty roads, it's personal and strictly personal, and the boogeyman's gonna get you if you don't watch out.
You saw again the strange green fog that emits from the mouth of this man, Kabuki. Let's go to the ring. The great Kabuki will be going up against Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson, who is as fine an athlete as I've seen in a long, long time, particularly in his weight category. Jackson will tip in those scales at between 201 and 205. He's fast, has his master's degree. As Rod Piper has said so many times, that wrestling today has to be brought to a science, that intelligence is the key factor along with your skill in the ring itself. And Jackson embodies all of those, Rod, in case you're not familiar with him.
Now, this gentleman you're talking about, holy cow.
Well, he's going up against Kabuki, and of course, the great Kabuki.
Is this Ben Kinji?
No, the exact, he is Gung Fu, as a matter of fact, in his training. In the various 4 stages of that, Gary Hart has him under personal management. And there's that strange green fog once again coming from the mouth of Kabuki. And, well, that's something that nobody has really been able to get a handle on yet, Rod. He is an eerie figure in the ring, and certainly an awesome competitor.
I see. Well, you see, with karate, we're talking about the best fighting sport in the world is professional wrestling. Karate, I tell you what I think about karate. I know karate and 18 other Chinese words, brother, so it does not impress me at all.
Mike Jackson with a good arm drag takedown on Kabuki, and Jackson now suddenly discovering that he too has become covered with this green, well, what it is, I just don't know, but you can see it coming from Kabuki. Once again, they lock up, and it is Kabuki, quick chops to the midsection, one and another to the back, and Jackson driven back to that far corner, caught again. And Jackson now trying to put it together, but he has never faced, I'm sure, a man like Kabuki. And Kabuki fires from all directions at one time. He is like a turret in a tank.
I must admit, he's a very fierce competitor. This man here seems to be under control at all times, which is very smart. Not quite as smart as I am, of course, and he would not be able to do that to me. However, he's doing a fine job.
And high praise indeed from the former U.S. heavyweight champion Roddy Piper, and it is Kabuki now in a single-handed move against one of the nerve and pressure points of the body on Mike Jackson. And Jackson now, as he raised that arm, fell into the trap of the great Kabuki, and Kabuki now has both pressure points, and Jackson fighting pain and fighting a numbness now in that chest area, trying to break free. Kabuki continues to press that advantage, and so Jackson using a short forearm to the side of the head, another one, and Kabuki.
He's not got the condition to keep coming. You see, he's tired. He's trying his best right now, but that man is, oh, that was very good now. Very good now. If he can keep it going, oh, there you go. He's not a condition for this man. That's the problem.
Missed the hip lock takedown as Kabuki slid away from it, and it is Jackson who, and I don't wish to take umbrage here or issue with Mr. Piper, but Jackson keeps himself in tremendous condition, and I am going to assume that he meant in condition for this kind of an opponent.
Absolutely true. I'm sure that according to anybody on the street or anybody watching, he's in tremendous shape. I'm talking about condition for fighting a man like this here. Like, on my off day, I run 15 miles.
All right, Jackson moves up. Good. Flying hits by Jackson has Kabuki down. And Kabuki's got his problems now as Jackson has begun to explode on the great Kabuki. Charges in once again. Kabuki upended. But look at the way he came back cat-like. Caught him with a flat of the foot into the chest of Mike Jackson. And this is the thing about Kabuki. A forward fireman carry takedown, if you will, and drives down with the fist into the chest.
The man is not thinking while fighting. He's fighting from instinct, which is important, but you must think. One.
A count of three. A count of three. And again, another outstanding victory for Playboy Gary Hart's the great Kabuki.